Hello YouTube. Today I have for you a Rinoceronte game. Right off the bat, you might notice we're watching this back yet again through the replay system. And until I figure things out, this will do. Highly unprofessional, but I will get it sorted. Until then, I thought this game was worth sharing, so here we are. And immediately you'll notice on Pearl River here that I'm basically going over here by myself. My entire team is going to the bottom left. Also, I do have two platoon mates, another Rinoceronte, and a 268 version 5, but you won't be able to see them on the map because the replay system doesn't show the yellow platoon mates. But anyway, because of the fact that I noticed I'm basically alone over here, the best help that I have is snipers. So instead of going into the middle brawling area, I decided I'm going to continue my reload because I was still reloading there as I'm standing still. And I'm going to come over here onto this ridge and just hope that the enemy comes out instead of going into the city. And there's one in the city already, but hopefully some of them will come out for me to shoot at while I have finally one heavy tank behind me and hopefully some sniper support from my teammates. So I'm going to pull up here and just, there's that bridge there. There's another lane for them to come out of in front of me and from the middle. So I'm hoping to have a fight here rather than taking my long reload into the middle. And speaking of those long reloads, this tank did get a reforge, but it's still pretty long for those last two reloads. The 490 alpha on this does make up for long reloads. You do hit pretty hard, and your quickest reload is playable, to say the least. But the thing I've been noticing with this tank, and the problem I've been having with this tank for the most part, after playing it for only 2 days now, here we're going to get some shots in E75 real quick. We got one into him, and I put a second one in him, and I'm thinking, I think I'm dead here, because my heavy tank's already dead behind me. So I put 3 into the E75, and now I'm on full reload. This game didn't start off great. This game started off with me just kind of giving up already, putting as much damage as I could real quick, expecting to get rushed by this E100, but he doesn't really do that. He does put a round in me, but I do put my round back into him. Unfortunately though, that means I'm still on full reload, so this E75 is just going to drive out in the open for free. But I am going to take him out. I am going to shoot my shot and hope that the team doesn't push me. But again, I kind of already gave up. That was the first kill for us, and it was just a tier 9 that YOLO'd out in the open. I got all that damage. But anyway, I recently equipped this tank and decided to play it because I need silver and I'm grinding the chisel contract. But the problem with this tank that I've been having is you're so punished with those long reloads that you would hope, especially with your 1400 plus shell velocity gun, that you would be accurate. I initially had an optics, loader, and vents equipment setup on this tank until playing it enough to realize that its accuracy is dog shit. I'm fully reloaded now, and I put 2 into that 704. Decide not to blind fire him, so I'm gonna just let the gun do its thing and reload. But that accuracy has really pissed me off, and so I took off optics and I put on vertical stabilizers, and still the gun feels inaccurate. And it's not a case of me shooting too fast. There goes the 704. It's not a case of me dumping my mag, because this thing's got a 4-second intro clip. So I'm pretty much aimed if I'm going to shoot my next shot. And I'm probably not going to shoot my next shot, since I'm probably going to wait for the reload. There goes the E100 that I was worried about. I took 1 shot from him, and now 3 tanks are gone. We're down by 2 though, and it's 9-11. And I figured, now it's 8-11. Let's make a play into the middle and just get as much damage as we can, because I think it's a lost cause at this point. And if I'm not mistaken, I have quite a lot of damage. I put 4 shots in that E75. I'm pretty sure I took all of his health. I basically took all the 704's health, and I shot the E100, what, twice? So I have a nice chunk of damage already. We're going to go into this middle area with this E50, and I hit the tracks of the defender. So I shoot a second shot, he gets forward, I have one in the mag. Do I use it? I think I'm going to. And put myself on full reload here. Or I might have reloaded in time. Unfortunately, again, with the replay system, we don't even see my reloads. So I kill that guy. I did wait for a reload because I got another shot into this light tank here. And now I'm on full reload. But we've gotten 3 shots worth of damage here, so not too bad. And we're going to run around this way to wait for the full reload and try and shoot them from behind while the E50 takes their attention away. Unfortunately here, I make a misplay. I know I definitely had one in the mag here because I shoot my shot at the back of an AMX M454 and all I did was track him. So I got 190 track assisted. Yes, I'll take it. But now my E50M is dead in the city and I'm on full reload again still. So knowing about all these tanks in the city in front of me, I'm going to turn around and wait for my inevitable demise, right? We just took out an SC-130 PM that was on the corner over here at E4. And I know my friend Dice is in that tank destroyer, if I'm not mistaken, on the corner. I was hoping he'd fall back and help me out, but and for some reason he's popping off the radar there. But this defender that I had shot at earlier, I finally get to kill. I think I have 2 in the mag at the moment. I definitely know that I had 2 in the mag here. Because I get a shot into this AMX's turret. He tries to block it, and he did a good job of it. He really did. Puts your gun in the air, and you block your cupola so that I can't hit it, but I still got a shot into it. So now I'm on full reload again, but it's 4-4. A light tank's out on the 0 line, and an M60 is over here in the brawling area. And that tank destroyer is still alive below me. But he's not worth my time, because he's only 300 damage, and I have a near full health. Basically a clippable M60 over here. All I have to do is ram him to guarantee the kill, because he's at 1490 damage, or HP I should say. With my 490 alpha, I'd have to high roll more than I low roll. I hit for a 516 though. I go for the ram, I get 102 on the ram, and I fully clip him out. 4 seconds, sorry, intro clip doesn't look too bad when looking back on it, but trust me, 4-second intro clip feels terrible when you're in the game. But now it's 2-3. And that Sturm Tiger, I know, is down there, so I wanted to make my way over there. But the Sturm Tiger made his way over to me, and now I'm scared, because Artie's still alive, so I kind of don't want to back up anymore, thinking Artie's in their spawn, so he might get a shot into me if I back up more. The Sturm Tiger misses his shot, and I go for it, but he backed up quick enough. But Artie's not in their spawn. As you can see on the mini-map, Artie is over in that brawling area in the top right of the map, and our light tank, I'm hoping and praying, is going to kill the artillery, and I don't have to worry about it, because now I'm thinking, ooh, I'm not really in that good of a spot against Artie. But luckily our light tank takes it out, and their light tank shows up behind me. He puts 1 shot into me, but he gives me the kill. And at this point, I think I'm at 8 kills. In fact, yeah, okay. We have that in the replay system at least. But now it's down 2-1. And I have my Radley's Walters. I have a lot of damage. And you'd be surprised, because again, we don't have damage indicators during the game, but I have a lot of spotting assisted as well. That mistake shot that I took at that AMX that got me 190 tracking is the only amount of tracking assisted that I got in this game. The rest of it, as you'll see on the PBRS screen, was all spotted. So me going over here by myself basically kind of worked in the end, because a lot of that was from the E100 and a lot of that was from people in the middle. And that 704, who I didn't get all of his HP. But I'm thinking, light tank's going around, I'll go around with him. And by the time we get over here, well, we don't see the Sturm Tiger. And so, Seeing how fast that Sturm Tiger was from getting around from the D4 corner to this corner, I thought he probably rushed. So I'm going to go up this way. The light tank's going to check to see if he went towards our base. But I'm thinking, as I was making the circle around, so was he. I'm just hoping he hasn't turned around and is ready to shoot me and defend the city now. But there he is, and I get the kill. And the replay just ends like that. But it was a fantastic game in a tank that I cannot recommend for anybody. It was a massive victory, and I did 8166 damage, 9 kills Radley Walters, 1 more would have been a Pools, we can only dream, but 2082 base XP. I got 3,450 assisted. I made 130,000 silver, because this thing, you don't want to shoot your heat rounds. But most of that assisted, again, like I said, 190 was tracking, and the rest of it was spotting. I got an ace tanker, Reaper, Radley Walters, Devastator, Top Gun, High Cal, Sniper Medal. Because I hit most, if not all, of my shots. In fact, I missed 2 shots. Or could have bounced those. But I was complaining earlier about how bad the accuracy on this tank is, despite having it at .23. But that game, everything just fell in line. But don't expect that from this tank, because seriously, its accuracy is something else. I will have fully aimed shots that just whiff completely for no reason whatsoever, while every other tank in this game with 6.0 is the most accurate laser beam tanks ever. I'd rather be playing my 60 TP than this thing, but there you have it. In an 11.5K combined game in the Rinoceronte with 9 kills. I sure am happy about that one. If you want to see more games like this, check me over on Twitch, but until then, thank you for watching, and take care.